Norwich, nil.
It's actually quite sad what's happened to FIFA because they have, like you said, they've got things, very basic things like ball physics, so very wrong. And anyone who is looking for a simulation or looking for something just for fun even doesn't really have a place to go with
there is
the
nowhere.
competitive nature of the way that they've done
And that's what you're. So to me, what I like about Rocket League is we're all individual players on a pitch, and even if you did pro clubs, you don't get that feeling with FIFA. And the mechanics are so fucked on FIFA, and I feel like because you're relying so heavily on artificial intelligence of, the guy, or you're controlling one player at any one time, but there's another 10 players on your team who could be doing any old shit, and often they are. And sometimes the ball just bounces in any old way, and there's so many problems with the mechanics of the game, and they've chosen to focus on making more money out of the game than actually improve the action. And this is the thing, right? I've done brand deals with FIFA and with EA. They paid me good money to promote the UFC game. I don't hate this company, but I just feel like their priorities now are so far into making money and not enough about the quality of the game they're providing. Like EA could have. I think what they need to do is strip the game down, change it completely, and start over again. Because all we're getting is, in theory, a better edition of the same game we had 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's not changing at all.
The thing is, man, we as consumers or players of the ideal football game would agree with that. Anyone who wants a better experience would agree with that. However, FIFA and EA, they make more money every year, so there is less reason for people to change because regardless of what people say or the little movements that get made, they spend more money than ever.
Mate, the fact that career mode is the same as it was in 2014 is indicative of just exactly where that game has gone. I'm a huge football fan. I'm a huge gamer, and I do not play FIFA. Like, why shouldn't I want to play FIFA? I really do want to. But every time I play it, I'm like, this bullshit.
Those are logical thinking guys right there. Does my game have music on it? Why is my Elgato like making noise? I don't even know. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why there's some noise in the game right now. This is not the right thing right here. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty spot on. I think generally speaking, thanks for the tweet by the way, because I honestly didn't believe you when they actually did that, because I know that he got like sponsorship deals, so I wouldn't expect people to do it once they get those. Yeah, it's definitely interesting though, because I do see where they're coming from, like exactly, because that is the logical mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I've actually had conversations with Hugh in the past in regards to FIFA. I remember when I used to make the videos like trying to say like the problems with the game and blah blah blah, and I had this conversation with him like a while back where he's just like, dude, like the direction of where the game is headed is never gonna head in a better direction, because again, they keep making their money. That's what the whole thing is, right? Is that they don't need to start from scratch. They don't need to restart, because as long as people keep spending money on the game, it'll always be the same. They won't redo the coding. They won't redo the mechanics, which they're more than capable of doing. But it just won't be done. Like it's like they said, it's kind of like a game that is just never gonna really change in that regard, right? So it's more like you kind of gotta, the only way to play the game is to accept it, and that will always be down to personality of the person, right? So yeah.